Funny how people unsubscribe from your life without notice. One day they swear forever, the next they're gone. But hey, if you're here, hit subscribe. It's free, unlike loyalty. My fiancé and I had built a life together, or so I thought. For 1.5 years we shared an apartment, expenses, and dreams of the future. He had completed his MBA, while I had built a successful career in tech, earning a comfortable salary that allowed us to live well in our city. Then his mother arrived. She was supposed to stay for just a few months, long enough to find a teaching job and settle in. I agreed, believing it was temporary. But months passed and she never even applied for jobs. Instead, she made herself comfortable in our home, taking over the second bedroom I once used as an office. I was shoved into a corner of our bedroom to work, forced to endure her constant interruptions, her outdated views on gender roles, and her growing sense of entitlement. I tried to reason with my fiancé. I asked him to have a conversation with her, to set boundaries. But every time he would shrug and say, "I don't know what to do. I can't just kick my mom out." So I made a decision. A friend of mine had an opening in her apartment at the end of February. Our lease didn't renew until June, but I couldn't take this any longer. I could afford to split my rent between both apartments, even if it wasn't ideal. What I couldn't afford was to keep sacrificing my peace of mind, my career, and my dignity for a man who refused to stand up for me. The problem? If I left, my fiancé and his mother wouldn't be able to afford the apartment without me. And I knew, deep down, that they had been relying on me all along. Would leaving make me the villain? Or was I simply breaking free from a trap I hadn't realized I'd walked into? I thought that would be the end of it, but of course it wasn't. Sunday morning, I got a text from my ex saying he hoped we could still be friends. Friends? After everything. I stared at my phone for a long time before finally responding, "I don't think that's a good idea." I guess that was the wrong answer because within an hour I had another message. This time it was his mom. She sent me a long-winded, condescending text about how she hoped I would mature and learn the value of family, and that even though I had turned my back on her son, she would be the bigger person and forgive me. I laughed out loud. Forgive me? For what? For not letting her walk all over me? For refusing to be a doormat? I typed out a response, deleted it, typed another, deleted that too. In the end, I just blocked her number. I thought that was it, but then, because this woman refuses to let anything go, she showed up. At my new place. I was sitting on the couch, scrolling through my phone, when my friend peeked through the blinds and said, there's an older lady standing outside." I knew before even looking who it was. I went to the door but didn't open it. "What do you want?" I called through the wood. She sighed dramatically. "I just want to talk. There's nothing left to talk about." She started in on some spiel about how I had misunderstood her intentions, how she was only trying to look out for her son, how she still saw potential in me if I was willing to humble myself. That was when I lost it. "You are unbelievable," I snapped. "You ruined your son's relationship. You lied to him about me and you treated me like garbage because you thought I wasn't pulling my weight. And now that you know the truth, you still refuse to take any responsibility? I don't owe you anything. I don't owe him anything. I'm done." She went silent for a moment, then scoffed. "I see. So you're just giving up." "Yeah," I said. "I'm giving up on you." I walked away from the door and eventually she left. I haven't heard from her since. My ex texted me a couple more times but I never responded. He made his choice when he let her walk all over me for months. That's not someone I want in my life. The weirdest thing? I don't feel sad. I feel free. This whole experience was a nightmare, but if there's one thing I've learned, it's this. Never let someone else decide your worth. Never stay where you're not respected. And never, ever let a grown man's mommy control your life. If this story resonated with you, let me know in the comments. Have you ever had to walk away from a toxic situation? Share your experiences. I'd love to hear them. And if you like this, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more stories on standing your ground and choosing yourself.